Now, having shaded one 3-sided object, I ask you to go home and work on your designs, putting in more information. When I looked at the work the following week, some students had developed their designs while others had not done anything, which was rather frustrating. However, I did a second demonstration showing the direction of light on a box, on a cube, which is now below the horizon, below the eye level, like such. Now, again, I have to decide. My cube, my box is in front of that circle. Let me get rid of that circle. Get rid of information which is no longer wanted. Tidy up your work. Now here we can see light comes from above, so it must shine on the top surface. Light is coming from this side, it must shine on this surface because it's facing the direction of light. It is only this side which doesn't face the direction of light. So I'm going to put in my shading. It's very difficult doing quality shading when you're fighting against the time. I'm trying to do a presentation, putting as much information in as possible. The quality of the shading might not be as good as what I would like, but I'm just giving you the basic guidelines so you will be able to demonstrate it in your work. What we find out year after year is that students learn how to draw outline, but when it comes to shading or colouring, they are not very good at that, and they ruin their outline work. From getting a potential 80-90%, they end up with a very average mark because they don't know how to shade. This exercise is to help you shade. Now that is going to be it for now. Again, that was a simple exercise which we did in class. When I moved around, I could see most students could get the idea. The problem was some students had 4B pencil and some had HB pencil. You need both pencils. After we did these two exercises, the next exercise I did was to ask you to draw a ball, a bubble and a balloon. And I'm going to turn this round circle into my balloon. So I've rubbed out what I don't want. I want to show the end of the balloon, to show how it joins on to the main part of the balloon. This is where the balloon has been tied on to the main part of the balloon. I don't want to see something like this, okay? I want to see quality information, how the balloon was tied. Now, put your balloon and your bubble in the sky. Put your ball on the land. This is my sky, this is my land. Now, my light is coming from that side, so I know somewhere where light no longer shines, I've got to get my darkest tones. As it is round, the change from light to dark is much more subtle and sensitive. It is not so dramatic as on the cube. It is a gentle change in tone. But at the point where light doesn't shine on your balloon, you're still going to get a dark tone. The darkest tone is not at the back of the balloon. It is near the point where light no longer shines. Annabelle, someone's at the door.
Hello. Hi. What are you doing for you?
Do you want to turn this off for a bit? Somebody at the door. So, underneath, it's not facing the direction of light, so it would be slightly dark. Remember, we are simply doing an approach to drawing. How to demonstrate tones consistent to one direction of light. And in my exercises, I always state have one direction of light, and when light stops, you will find the darkest tones, even on round objects. Now, this is where the balloon is tied. This inside part has got its back to the light. It's going to be the darkest. As it moves around, it gets a little bit lighter. There we are.